is with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy is hard to corral.
Complete to
just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And the Saints first down.
It's a pickup of 4 to bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense.
It's now second and 6
top 10 unit against the
at
pass,
the 46-yard line
in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group couldn't put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So
it's a gain of 17 yards.
It's first and 10
first down
at the 37-yard line. There's Cooks in motion right. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
A loss of 2.
That one unable to develop, never got going.
At the
loss of a couple,
39-yard line.
and it's second down. They'll set up the throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
The pass. Complete
to
number 12,
third down.
Olave. A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Fighting through. He's got space. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchens.
Now second and
1
9.
yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The killer here, it's complete.
The second down
for a gain of 6.
Complete.
And now we've got a third and 3.
A gain of 6
The
yards.
passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4-4,
down.
but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything.
The kicker
so when
on
nothing
for the
avails
extra
himself,
point.
he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The kick is good.
And the PAT.
Makes the
And it's
score
now a
Saints 7,
7-0 game.
Rams nothing.
That time a 9-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to get this out to the 21st
and 10.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited to be playing again. It really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here.
A gain of a yard.
Coming right
Brings
where they
up
want it in the middle of the
2nd and 9
schedule.
at the 26-yard line.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
Time there, and now
It's
4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions.
Evans
It
in
was
punt
key in their win
formation
last
for the
week.
Rams.
They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints will take over
at
with
their
a 1st
own
down
40-yard
and 10.
line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
2nd and 10.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're the 1st or 2nd seed come playoff.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Tries the left side and finds a line. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's a shot here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 30. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st down, Saints.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have you ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before?
Touchdown! A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
The kicker
for the extra point
after.
And it's
His
good.
kick
They
is
jumped
good.
in here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Rams nothing.
That time a 6-play drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And up to about the
The Rams take over
26-yard line,
first
just
and
across
10
the 25.
at their own 26-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to win.
I agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
You feel good about winning,
That's
so
good.
now you get away from it
Rams.
for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off
First
the
and
film.
10 at the
Just be
36-yard
you.
line.
Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Saints' 34-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On the counter, here's Williams. Williams scares here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a third
down and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take him down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Williams.
Williams
This one down there at the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Looking at a 2nd and 8
A
now
gain
from
of
the
2.
10.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Gets it down to the 8.
He was brought down.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Pickup brings up
They
3rd
are in need
and
of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They're going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point splits the offense.
Makes the score Saints 14. Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
At their own 26-yard
He's been a tough
line.
man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're
He was
locked in
brought
really
down
well.
at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8
2
to go
yards on
from
the
the
pickup.
28.
It's 2nd and 8.
In motion left goes Cooks. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass on
2
second
yards
down.
on the pickup there.
Complete to
And
number 30.
third down and 6 to go.
A 2-yard gain
He's
on
a
the
rookie,
play.
and you don't want to get
And it's
hung up on the
third
word
down.
potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
He lets it go deep for Olave. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
Trying to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. The Rams take a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Watch the back, watch the back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. Puka Nacua. This across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Very solid gain
That's
of
good.
27.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And charge here, back at the 47.
Complete to Kyron Williams. The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 13. Goes left side. Atwell's got it.
The 2nd down pass.
The Rams on third down. They've been
Atwell.
okay. 2 for 3 thus
That's
far.
a gain of 8.
This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard
And the
line.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. It'll be taken in here by Nacua. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 16.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2
Joshua
quarters so far.
Carty
They trailed
on for the
14 to
extra
nothing
point.
after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns, PAT here to tie it
The
up.
kick
This is a good ball game all of a sudden.
That ties the game
Down the middle.
at 14.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Saints take over
The
1st and
Saints
10.
offense and their running
At their
back
own
getting ready to get
31-yard
back to
line.
work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, that one drops down, incomplete.
From the
Good
contact.
coverage there, forced the ball
Brings
through,
up
and it's
2nd and
down.
10.
with him.
They'll look to throw here. And this time he's got the back up. It's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 15.
So as they talk it over,
First
we
down,
step
New
aside.
Orleans.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one taken in by Olave.
Complete to number 12, Chris
Now
Olave.
a quick timeout called by
It's
New
a gain of
Orleans,
10.
number 2.
And the Saints
As they'll stop it
first
with just
down.
over a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
Back to throw again. And an
The
incomplete
first down
pass.
pass.
That'll stop the
Intended
clock
for
here
number
with just under a
13.
minute to play in
Incomplete.
half number 1.
It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight
The
end.
pass on second down. Complete to number 30. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
in punt
As he'll
formation.
kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Complete to
From the
2-2
28, it's second and 5.
out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down. Devontae
The
Adams.
Rams going to go ahead and use the first of
A gain
their
of 10
timeouts.
yards.
As they'll
That's
stop
good
it with a
for
little
a
over
Rams
30 seconds to go
first
in
down.
the first half of play. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought
quarterback
down
on the
second
scramble.
and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the
Now another
47-yard line.
timeout called for
A gain
by
of
the
9
offense.
brings up second and 1.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 1. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. But not before he takes it
It's
inside
a
the
gain of
40.
16 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the
And the
37 on
Rams
first and 10.
first down.
He'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
The pass.
Rams going to be forced to use their third and final
Complete
timeout.
to
And with
Atwell.
halftime on the horizon,
A
they'll be
gain
out
of
of
5
timeouts
brings
from here
up
forward.
second and 5.
Second and
At the
5.
Saints' 32-yard line.
On the throw letter,
The
too
second
much
down
that
pass.
time. It's incomplete.
Intended for Kyron
Touching time here
Williams.
critical for those types of
Incomplete.
throws. He put a lot of zip on
Brings
that
up
one.
third
Needed just a
and
little bit more
5.
finesse trying to get it to his back.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
Devontae Adams.
He's going to be brought down
13
there
yards on
in the
the
field
play.
of play.
That's
And the clock will
another
run. No
Rams
timeouts.
first.
They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the Bills running back. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It winds up as a 50-yard touchdown. The Bills will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard
Rams
line.
offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still first down.
Hey, right here. You need my glasses? Together, offense. Together.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that play goes absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll set up the throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended
I
for
think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to the core. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell.
2-2 Atwell.
So in Saints territory, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. That's going to win it. So 3 yards on first down.
Tackle made back at the
Sometimes you just sit back
47-yard
and marvel
line.
at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Allen. And they need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive
That's a
going
gain
on
of 5.
3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll drop the throw. They'll try and do this himself. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
That's a stubborn pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Williams again.
And that will bring up quickly. As he's going to be stopped
tackle.
before he could even get started.
Brought down back
That's
at
going
the
to go down as a
31-yard
loss
line.
of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. He'll try and do this himself. And they move this all
It's a gain of 22 yards.
No one there to help them downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go, and then he will try to run through the entire defense if his neck reaches not helping.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Rushing for him now in the ball game.
A 6-yard
so the ball
pickup.
position
Brings
now
up
at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of
It's
scrimmage.
a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
That's a really
and
alert
goal to
defense
go.
there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Throw on 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finally, for the first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop it.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football,
Joshua
had to
Carty
absorb the
on
sack.
for the Rams field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Rams 17.
Get a touchdown here in the
Saints,
opening drive of the
14.
3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over
Visitors
first and
offense
10.
and their running back
At their
getting
own
set for this next
29-yard
possession.
line.
As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 34.
He's tackled at the
Here's a 2nd
34-yard
and
line.
5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw to Olave.
The 2nd down pass.
This
Complete
now
to
Chris
Olave. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
looking to throw. And the throw there going to be
The
incomplete.
3rd down pass. Intended
When we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Line.
And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And a short game across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 2.
Here's a second
brings
and
up
8.
second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Atwell complete. He's going to get this one across the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
63 yards
That's
receiving
good
for him now.
Rams.
That last catch good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. He's going to get the ball to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
66
line.
yards rushing for
It's a
him
gain
now
of
to this
9.
point.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards, the
Gain
pickup,
of 4
first down.
yards. And a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else,
Brings
they've
up
already
second
taken a couple
and
minutes
10
off the clock here
at the
already as they come
46-yard
up
line.
second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here.
Gain of 2 yards. That's
So
another
inside
Rams
territory
first
now.
down.
Here's first and 10.
First and
at
10 at the
44-yard
44-yard line.
Now carry number 29. Here's Williams. He stopped immediately there.
Taken down right
No
at the
gain
line
on
of
the play.
scrimmage.
It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by McCool. So first and 10 now from
15
the 30.
yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Now Williams running left. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by
Second and 9 now from the 29.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Set up to throw.
At the 29-yard line.
His throw incomplete. And the defender was over in that time, but it's
Forced to
going
the
to lead
ground
to
and
third down.
incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Complete to Kyron
Loss of
Williams.
2 there on the play.
A loss of
and that's
2
going
yards.
to bring up a fourth
It's
down.
fourth down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go
for the field goal.
Forced to dump off to the back.
48-yard attempt.
And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
That's the score, Rams 20.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
The touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints take over first down 10.
Midfield comes
at
New
their own
Orleans.
26-yard line.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex. You want to try and fashion together a drive.
It's a loss of a yard.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Second and 11. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To number 30.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they'll run across midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Complete to number 30.
Plus the 2-minute
gain of
warning.
15.
Here's first and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
The second down
falls to the ground, incomplete.
Incomplete from the
Nice
contact.
job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings him third down.
And 4 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken.
Third down.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's fourth down.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And brought down before they're inside the 25.
Complete to number 13.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
And the
As they'll head
Saints
to the
first
sideline
down.
and talk over what to do next. Here's first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 29-yard
They're clearly
line.
saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Stay locked in. Stay locked in. You lined up.
He's back to throw. Crossing route complete.
The
Catch made
second
by
down
Cooks.
pass. Complete to
Now a quick
Brandon
timeout called by New
A
Orleans,
gain of
number 2.
9 brings up
As they'll talk it over here
third
before
down.
what will be an important third down. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A 5-yard
That looked
pickup.
great when he first took
It's
off
now
because in my
fourth
mind,
down.
there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they try it over.
Incomplete.
They had to go
a
through with
turnover
such little
on
time
downs.
remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They got all two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
81 yards.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Rams, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.